her community.
Again, the state recommends 60 hours of community service so that Sue can learn to give back to her community. We recommend that 2 of these hours be spent on the teen court jury duty so that she can learn to give back to the teen court system. We also recommend that she complete healthy choices for girls so that she can learn to make better decisions in the future. Thank you.
The defense advocate's recommendations are usually a little different. Remember, the offender has already admitted to the offense.
Your Honor, counsel, members of the jury, the defense would like to present you with the following disposition. We believe that Sue Johnson should have 35 hours of community service, 4 of these hours to be served on the teen court jury. By serving these hours, we believe that it will help Sue reflect upon her actions and take the consequences for these actions. It will also help her to be the contributing member of society that she longs to be. In addition to the 35 hours, we feel that Sue would benefit from healthy choices for girls. This class would be in Ms. Johnson's best interest because it is a good place for her to realize what she has done wrong and help her to make wise and healthy decisions for the future. We also feel that Sue and her parents should go through the family mediation. The Johnsons feel that they do not have good communication in their family and they would like to strengthen this. All of the Johnsons agreed that this would be best for their family and for Sue's future. Sue is a responsible 16-year-old girl who has many friends and good relationships with her teachers. She acknowledges she has a problem with peer pressure and she is working on correcting it. The disposition that you, the jury, give Sue today will be the consequence that she has received since the incident. She was grounded for an entire month. That means she was not allowed to go anywhere besides school, work, and home. She was not allowed to see any of her friends during this month. Her parents did pay the fine of the $408 to the Macy's store, but Sue got a part-time job and works 10 hours a week at McDonald's so that she can pay them back. She is also by law not allowed on Macy's ground, and by her parents she is not allowed at the mall unsupervised. Once again, we suggest 35 hours of community service, 4 in which to be served on the teen court jury duty to give back to the teen court system, and healthy choices for girls, and family mediation. Remember, we the defense feel that this is the best disposition to ensure you that you will never see Sue Johnson in this courtroom again. Remember, this is a restorative justice, not a punishment. Thank you.
Notice that there were some similarities in their suggestions. That is because the goal of the advocates is the same thing, to return the offender to the community as a responsible, contributing member. The jury now sees some choices they will have to make before they go into the jury room to make their recommendations. Before they go, they'll listen to the judge for some further instructions. Your duty as a juror is to discuss the case between you and your fellow jurors in order to reach a unanimous decision. You should each decide the case for yourself after considering the views of the other jurors. You should not be influenced by the opinion of the majority of jurors if you feel otherwise. You may consider the sentencing suggestions of the attorneys, but you have the right to disregard them entirely. The courtroom is in recess while the jurors express their opinions in the jury room. The first thing they do is select a presiding juror. This juror is the one that makes sure that all the other jurors' voices are heard and that the verdict is unanimously agreed upon by all of them. When they reach a conclusion, they will notify the bailiff and the court will be back in session. Would the presiding juror please stand? Have you reached your verdict? Will the offender and the defense counsel please rise? Do you understand the penalties imposed by the jury? Please be sure to meet with the representative from Northwest Youth Services before you leave tonight. So there it is, Whatcom County Teens' contribution to our court system, teen court. Well, it's actually more than we showed you today, but we hope you got a good glimpse into how it works.
I have found that teen court has a definite impact on the youth offenders that go through the teen court process. And in speaking to the parents of this youth, they really say that it's, for many of them, this is kind of a life-changing experience. And we've certainly found that youth who do come through teen court accept the consequences from their peers much better than they do if an adult were to give them the same consequences. Also, many times the jury will recommend or actually require that the youth serve themselves on a jury duty so that they can see what the system is like from the other side. Also, we work with around 160 high school students. These are volunteers from 12 various high schools in the area. And for them, it's definitely a hands-on civics lesson, and they are there serving in every role possible, from judges, clerks, bailiffs, and jurors. So it is really a very positive hands-on lesson for these youth, not only to learn about the judicial system, but also to learn what the importance of civic engagement means in their community, and hopefully they'll carry that on into their adult life.
I would like to thank the jury for your time. Court is now dismissed.